lying on our back tonight to open up through the heart space. So if you've got 2 blocks, the first block on the lower level and the next block to go under your head. And then slowly just start to lower your back over the block. You can go as low as you want with the first block, but the second block should be on the highest level. So it's like a pillow under your head, and you can let your arms go out to the side, your knees can be bent. Or if it feels nice, you can let the knees go wide and bring the soles of the feet together. And then if you want to, gently closing down the eyes. And just taking a few breaths here as you inhale, filling up the body. As you exhale, letting your back just melt over the block. So find a shape where you can feel that you're opening through the heart, but it's a comfortable shape in the upper back. So if you're too high on the block, you can come down to a lower level. And then we'll breathe all the way in from the heels, all the way up the body. Breathing out through the nose, if you can. Inhaling through the nose, breathing all the way down to the heels. And then exhaling all the way up and through the nose. Just continue to breathe in this way, really filling up the whole body as you breathe. And letting something soften, something go as you exhale. Feeling the lungs inflate as you breathe in. And letting the air softly leave the body as you breathe out. Notice if you're clenching any muscles in your body at all, and just try and let them relax, including the muscles in the face. Take 2 more breaths here. On the next exhale, slowly lengthen the legs if the soles of the feet have been together. Move the block from under your head, and we'll cup your hands, cup the head in your hands so that you're supporting the head. You're not letting it go all the way down, elbows out wide. And we did this a few weeks ago. We'll just start to roll up slowly. Keep the elbows wide, bringing the chin to the chest so you can feel your ribs sliding down towards your hips. And then exhale, slowly lowering down. So maybe the weight of your head lets your arms lower a bit closer to the mat, and you open through the heart a little bit more. But you do what's good in your body. So don't go too far if it's uncomfortable in your body. So bringing your chin to your chest, rounding your back up. Start to bring the head towards your knees without straining the neck. Tucking the ribs in towards the hips. And then exhaling, slowly releasing. We'll do 3 more like that. So inhale, coming up, chin to chest. See if you can bring your chin a little bit lower down your chest. And then exhaling, releasing over the block. 2 more like that. Inhale, coming up. Keep the elbows wide. Draw the belly in. Exhaling, opening up through the heart. 1 more here. Inhale, coming up. Tucking the chin, drawing the belly in. Curling your upper back towards the wall behind you. And then gently releasing. Letting yourself lower down over the block. Maybe there's a little bit more space here. Maybe your head moves a little bit closer to the earth on the exhale. And then gently bringing your elbows down to the mat, just rolling onto one elbow and one hip to remove the block. And come to lie flat on your back. We'll just lie here in stillness for a breath, letting the spine settle. After that heart opener, You can have just be in a little mini Shavasana, turning the palms up, the feet splay out. Then on the next inhale, we're going to bend the knees and we're going to bring them up to tabletop. So lift one leg up and then the other. Make sure the knees are above the hips, so we don't want them coming in towards the chest. And then push the lower back into the earth. So you don't want the lower back lifting either. Bring your hands back behind your head and we'll do 5 more little crunches like this. So inhale, curling the chin to the chest, drawing the belly down. Exhaling, release. Try and make sure your lower back is imprinted on the ground, so you're not straining through the lower back. Inhale, chin to chest, keep the elbows wide. Exhale, lowering down. 3 more. Inhale, coming up. See if you can bring your chin to your chest, squeeze the belly button down. Exhale, releasing. If you're starting to shake, you're doing it right. Inhale, curling up. Press your lower back into the earth. Slowly release. Make sure even when you go down, your back's touching the earth. Last one. Inhale, lifting up. Keep your chin to your chest. Reach your hands down past your legs, as if you're trying to touch something in front of you. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Very good. Squeezing the knees into the chest. Just give yourself a little bit of a squeeze, a little bit of a hug, a little rock to rock, a little rock side to side. And then gently placing your heels to the earth under the knees. Fingers, palms flat on the mat. Start to curl your hips up into a bridge pose. So press through both feet evenly to lift the hips up. Make sure your knees are above your heels and that your toes are pointing forward. Nice. And then squeeze the glutes together to lift the hips a little bit higher, moving the chin away from the chest. On the exhale, we'll slowly roll our back down towards the earth, 1 vertebra at a time, pulling the tummy in. And as your sit bones touch the earth, press back up to your bridge. So feel yourself pushing through the feet to bring the weight onto your shoulders. Move your chin away from your chest. Squeeze the glutes to lift the hips up a little bit higher. Exhale, lowering down 1 vertebra at a time. As your sacrum touches the earth, pressing back up, squeezing the glutes, rolling onto the shoulders. So everything's in your feet and your shoulders, chin away from your chest. Exhale, slowly rolling down 1 vertebra at a time. As your sacrum gets to the bottom, lifting back up. We've got 1 more left after this. So lift the hips up, squeeze the glutes, press through the feet and the shoulders. Move the chin away from the chest. Rolling down slowly, 1 vertebra at a time. As the sacrum touches the earth, inhale, lifting up. So we'll hold here, squeeze the glutes, chin away from chest. Inhale the arms up over your head. Stretching your arms away from you. Pressing through the feet, squeezing the glutes, lifting the hips a little bit higher. Looking really strong, everyone. Take 2 more breaths. Last one, big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Slowly start to move 1 vertebra at a time down to the mat. When your sacrum touches the mat, bring your knees to your chest. Give them a big hug. Squeezing your knees to your chest. Little rock side to side. And then when you're ready, turning over onto all fours. Just starting to move through a cat-cow. Spreading the fingers wide under the shoulders, knees under the hips. You can close the eyes here, just feeling the movement here. Dropping the belly to the earth, opening the heart, tucking the sit bones up, and then pressing through the hands, rounding the upper back, chin to chest, tucking the sit bones in, tops of the feet on the earth. 2 more, your own rhythm, your own breath. Just notice how everything's feeling in the body today. Anything you need to take care of. And then when you're ready, just come into neutral. We're going to spread the fingers wide. We're going to tuck the balls of the feet and come into our plank pose. Our tummy muscles are really nicely switched on now. So draw the belly in towards the spine. Push away from the hands, round the upper back towards the ceiling. Squeezing the sit bones together. Squeezing the inner seams of the legs together. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. We're going to come into a half chaturanga, bending your elbows into your ribs. So don't let the tummy drop. We're still in the plank. For 3, 2, 1. Pressing back up. 3, 2, 1. Half push up. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Look how strong you all are, all the way down. Bringing your hands to the outside of the mat. Tops of the feet and pelvis into the earth. Start to inhale to open the heart into your cobra pose. Elbows back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Nice. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rounding up, opening the heart. Exhaling down. 1 more. Inhaling up. Staying here for a breath. Exhaling down. Hands under the shoulders. Pressing back into your child's pose. Hips to heels first. And then stretch the arms forward. Forehead to the mat. Take 2 breaths here. Just letting everything settle. Feeling the rhythm of your breath, the energy in the body. And then inhale, coming back to all fours. We'll tuck the toes, come into our downward facing dog. Pedaling one knee and then the other, moving the hips side to side if you like. And then finding stillness. So pressing through the hands, fingers are wide, chest towards your thighs, little bend in the knees and tucking your sit bones up towards the ceiling. From there, inhaling the right leg up, squeezing the knee to the chest, stepping forward for high lunge. So back heel is off the earth. Inhale, coming up to your high lunge. Push your back heel back. Bend into your front knee, belly in, arms engaged and up. So if your arms are just floating in the air there, really stretch them up, engage the fingers, and then open twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Press evenly into both feet. Big bend in the front knee, and then reverse that shape. From there, bringing your left elbow outside your right leg, draw the belly away from the thigh. Use that contact between the arm and the leg to open your heart to the right side of the mat, palms together. Twisted lunge. From there, we're going to look forward to the top of the mat, step the left foot forward to meet the right, and we're in our twisted chair. So feel the contact between the arm and the leg, and then draw the left knee back so that you can straighten the shape. And then inhale, gently standing up, bringing up our prayer shape up towards the ceiling, little back bend here. Exhaling all the way down. Hands to the earth, stepping back, downward facing dog. Lifting the left leg up. Knee to chest, stepping forward for your high lunge. So separate the feet on the mat for balance. Pressing into the front foot, the ball of the back foot, heel of the back foot starts to move back. try and straighten the back leg. Inhaling the arms up. So really reach them up. See if you can bring your biceps next to your ears and engage the fingers. Give them a little bit of a wriggle. And then exhale, opening into your twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. Really nice. Even weight in both feet. Inhale, coming back up to center. Palms touch overhead, bringing them into your heart. Leaning forward, twisting right arm outside left leg. So connect, you can hold on to the left thigh. Make the contact between the tricep and the leg. And then use that to open your heart. Press through the palms. Back heel towards the back of the room. Very nice. From there, keep the hands of prayer looking forward. Stepping right foot forward to meet your left. Just heel toe the toes together. And then look at your right knee and pull it back a little bit. Take one more inhale here. Stay for the exhale. Slowly folding forward. Separate the feet here. Coming into a forward fold. You can hook your thumbs into your elbow creases if you like, but bend the knees enough so that your ribs are on your thighs. So you can stretch through the back, the spine. If you feel more space here, you can start to straighten the knees a little bit, but not if it means your belly moves away from your thighs. So you can play with pushing through the heels, lifting the sit bones up a little bit. You'll know straight away if your belly's left your thighs, and then just come back to where you were. It's all an exploration and a teaching to listen to what our body's telling us in our practice and in our life. From there, let's put our hands down to the ground. Step back to a plank pose. Pushing away from the ground, rounding the back up towards the ceiling. Squeeze the inner legs together. And then lower the knees to the mat without touching the mat. Scooping back up. Downward facing dog. Inhaling the right leg up. Exhaling, stepping forward. High lunge. Inhale up, even weight through both feet. Engaging the arms. Biceps next to the ears. Belly in. Then through the front knee. Open twist. To the right. Reversing the twist. This time we're going to come straight round into our warrior two. So step the back foot so that it's in line with the arch of the front foot. Reversing your warrior two. Coming back through warrior two, straightening through the front leg. You can heel toe the back foot in a little if you like. We're leaning over for our triangle pose. Right hand down, left arm up. You can use a block if you like. You can have your hand higher up the shin. Just make sure your whole torso is open towards the left. We don't want to be folding down like that. Our arms are still in a T shape. From there, coming back into a reverse triangle. Bending back into your warrior two. Both hands windmill to the earth. Stepping back, plank pose, chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. Only your palms and the tops of your feet are on the ground in your upward facing dog. Draw the shoulder blades back together. Downward facing dog. Inhaling, left leg up. Knee to chest. Stepping forward, high lunge. Stretching the arms, biceps near your ears, wiggling the fingers, drawing the belly in, pressing through both feet. Open twist. Reversing your twist. Left hand down, right arm up and over. And then we're opening up into our warrior two. Stepping the right arch in line with the left foot. Reversing the warrior two. Inhaling, straightening the front leg. You can heel toe the back foot in. It's a lean over into your triangle. Draw your left sit bones towards your right thigh. Maybe you're looking up at the palm of your right hand. Make sure it's engaged. The fingers are active. And then inhale, coming back up, reversing your triangle, bending through a warrior two, windmilling the hands to the earth, stepping back into your plank pose. Chaturanga. You can choose if you want your knees on the mat or not. It's up to you. Upward facing dog or coming all the way down. Very nice, everyone. Downward facing dog. Walking your hands back towards your feet. Gently rolling yourself up. Arms sweep up and overhead. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Weight into the left foot. Right knee to chest. Flex the right foot. Extend the right leg in front of you. So press into the big toe mound of the standing leg as well as the little toe mound and the whole of the heel. Grow tall in the standing leg. And then pendulum the right leg back behind you into your warrior three. From there, keep going lower, lower, lower till you're in your standing split. Hands to the earth if you like. Remember the connection with the ribs and the thighs. So try and keep that. If you're far away from your leg, bend your left knee enough so that your ribs are on your thigh. They're giving you support. And then you can drop the crown of your head. Then you can reach the top leg up. Stay there. Or maybe wrapping the left ankle around the left hand around the left ankle. If you're feeling balanced there, you'll have to really engage the top leg. Maybe bringing in the right hand behind the left ankle. You're thinking about moving your nose towards your shin. And then when you're ready, releasing all of that. Right foot steps next to left. Inhale, gently rolling yourself up. Sweeping your arms up and overhead. So good, everyone. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Weight into the right foot. Inhale, left knee to chest. Flex that left foot. Feel the weight in your big toe mound, little toe mound, the whole of the heel. Stand tall in the standing leg. Steady gaze. And then extending the left leg. Remembering to breathe, watching your breath. And then slowly start to pendulum into your warrior three. Keep that left leg engaged. Hands to heart center till you're in your warrior three. As you come down a little bit lower, you can bring your fingers to the earth. The leg keeps rising up behind you. Connecting your belly and your ribs to your standing leg. So bend that leg if there's a gap between your belly and your thigh. It will really support you, I promise. The lower you come down, the more you lift your top leg. Your whole right leg's engaged to the earth. Maybe you're going to play with balance. Right hand behind the right ankle. Left hand behind the right ankle. It is wobbly. The more you release the crown of your head and engage the top leg, the easier it is to balance. And then when you're ready, stepping the left foot forward to join the right. Slowly rolling yourself up. Sweeping the arms up and overhead. Exhaling all the way back down. Placing the hands a little bit in front of you. We're going to walk to the top of the mat. So you can either, it's a real lean, you can come in onto your tippy toes and do little steps. Or you can think about doing some bunny hops where you spread the fingers wide, push into the earth, bend the knees and maybe Bring the heels to your hips. So the choice is yours, either little steps or little bunny hops. Press through the hands. And when you get to the top of the mat, we're gently going to come back onto our back. So bringing your legs through, sitting down. Any way you got there is fantastic. Reaching the arms up, exhaling into your forward fold. Belly, ribs to the thighs. So if they're not there, bend the knees. And then bring the forehead down towards the shins. Taking a couple of breaths here. On the next inhale, slowly lowering yourself down onto your back. Squeezing your knees to your chest. Finding a happy baby here, arms inside the legs, wrapping the hands around the top of the foot to the outside blades. Knees come towards your armpits or towards the earth. Or if that doesn't feel possible, hold on to the outside of the shins or the ankles. And just start to rock side to side. You want your sacrum to be on the earth as well. We don't want any sacrums flying up into the sky. Just rocking from side to side. And then gently lowering your legs down the mat, letting them splay out. Arms reach out to the side, taking a big inhale here. Exhaling, releasing the practice, releasing the breath, taking a few moments here in your resting pose, Shavasana. Just letting all that go. Softening everything, every muscle in the body, especially the mind. Surrendering all your energy to the earth. Just be heavy on the mat. Mind's a bit active. Just bring the attention back to the breath. On the next inhale, staying in Shavasana longer if you like. Otherwise, starting to move the fingers and the toes. Bringing the knees back to the chest. Little rock side to side. And then gently, when you're ready, making your way up to a seated position. If you want to be in Shavasana a bit longer, please stay there. Otherwise, inhaling the arms up towards the ceiling, palms gently flow together. Exhaling, hands to heart center, bowing forward. Third eye towards our heart. Taking one more breath here. In gratitude, humbly, and with love. Together we say, Namaste.